Greetings everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ngozi. So guys, this is Japa season. A lot of people are japaing outside the country, while some are japaing within the country, moving from one state to the other. There's a lot of japa into ONITSHA. This video is for the new immigrants. If that's a correct word, let's use immigrant. So this video is for the new immigrants of ONITSHA, or those aspiring immigrants, those people wishing to migrate from their states into ONITSHA. You know, when you are moving from one place to the other, there are certain things you need to know. There are certain things that you must understand, that you should put into consideration before moving. So I am here to talk about the most important aspect of moving into ONITSHA. Of course, you should know that moving into ONITSHA, you are not coming to work. Definitely it is for business. Or if you are coming to work, of course you are coming to remain a middle class forever. What do I mean by middle class forever? It's because, as far as I am concerned, as far as I know, people moving into ONITSHA to work, a lot of people who I've known always changed to business. If you want to go far, like very far in life, you have to divert to business in ONITSHA. If you're looking out for good work, I suggest you move down to Nnewi or to Oka. Okay. But if you are coming into ONITSHA, you like ONITSHA, you want to stay in ONITSHA, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the most important thing. Let's talk about the things you have to look out for, because definitely you are coming to do business. Now, have you made up your mind that you are moving into ONITSHA to do business? Or yeah, come closer, clean your ears and pay attention. You have to find a home first. So in finding a home, you have a lot of options. Option of finding a new building, old building, buildings within the city or far from the city. Trust me, all of these have a lot to do with the price. If you are going for a new building, just bear in mind, or just know that you have a lot of money to go for it. In finding a 2-bedroom flat within the city of ONITSHA, of a new building of 2-bedroom flats, you should keep at least the minimum of 3.5 million naira, or the maximum of 5 million naira, because you are expected to pay for 2 years plus agent fee. These new landlords always like to make huge amount of money from what they spent in building that house. So you moving into a new house, bear in mind that, or you wanting a new house within the city of ONITSHA, bear in mind that you have a lot of money in check. The second option is moving into an old building. Note, moving into an old building, you are at better advantage. The rooms are going to be bigger, and you're not going to pay for 2 years. You pay for only 1 year and your agent fee, and the money is not always expensive. You should be looking out for like 400,000, 500,000, maximum of 500,000 if you're going into an old building. Now that depends on the area. An old building at Apaka is now 800,000. Yes, you heard me right. 800,000 naira a year. The location of buildings here, the location matters a lot. It has a lot to do with prices. So that brings me to tell you guys the places. If you are looking out for a house between 300,000 and 400,000, you have to go for houses at New Market Road, Old Market Road, Awadamodebe, Fege, 33, and a lot of other places like that. So these places you can get houses for like 400, 300 to 600,000. I don't think any of these places has reached 600,000. It's between 400,000 to maximum of 500,000. So that another factor that influence price is how well the building is equipped. Does the building have kitchen counters? Does it have wardrobe in all the rooms? Does it have toilet in all the rooms? If the house is well equipped like this, even if the rooms are very small, but it is well equipped, it has kitchen counters, it has wardrobe in all the rooms, it has toilets, the prices is going to be very high, like very high. So another option is living in the outskirts of the city. A new building in places that are developing, a new building well equipped, should be the maximum. The maximum is I think 500,000 or 600,000. A new building, and most of these places, they have only new buildings. Okay, so the maximum is 600,000, which you cannot get a new building for 600,000 in the center of the city of Onitsha. It is not possible. So living in the outskirts of the city, you will get a building of 600,000 well equipped, wardrobe in all the rooms, toilets in all the rooms, and kitchen counter. Also, another thing that upgrades a building here is whether the landlord is generous with tiles or is he stingy. There are a lot of stingy landlords where it comes to tiling the toilet and bathrooms, tiling the kitchen, the floor. 80% of landlords here are very stingy with tiles. So if you are lucky to get a house where the landlord is very generous with tiles, I tell you the price of the house is going to be very high. So that is it. Another thing to be on the lookout for is the type of doors and windows and protectors that's burglary proof. Doors and windows here, landlords here, I can't tell why someone will build a very beautiful house and the outside will be very well built, the color, everything, the paint's perfect, but once you come inside, the doors and windows will be ancient and tired doors. Some people, when they want to move into a house, they will pull down the windows and doors and pack it for the landlord under the stairs and put in theirs. So this also is another factor to look out for, and it also affects price. And there's another good thing about living in the outskirts of the city. Those landlords are always careful. They are always careful because it seems there's a lot of competition. Not that competition in the aspect of you're not going to see anybody to come for your house. No, of course, there are a lot of people moving into Onitsha buildings. Once any building is erected, before you say jack, the whole thing are filled up. So what I'm saying is that the price of your house depends on the quality and the type of people that will move into such places. Okay, people with high taste are always going for buildings that are well equipped. So it depends on you, on the type of people that you want to have in your house. And the greater advantage of having these people with high taste in your house is that once they move into, if anything goes wrong, they can repair it without stress. So that is it. But if you get anyhow tenants, something spoiled, they will leave it like that. They will manage. They'll be managing from the beginning. Okay. Since I took all the time in talking about house rents, okay, now this video is getting too long. Now let's talk about shop rents. Shop rents here. Shops in Onitsha market are mostly complex building called plaza, and it is mostly individual owned. The cost of shop rent depends on which market and where the shop is situated. Shops that are very close to busy areas, shops that are very close to main roads are mostly very expensive. Most times you are required to pay for 2 years. Just like finding an apartment, shops are very expensive. Sometimes shops are more expensive than home than finding a home. So when you are keeping money for shop rents and house, make sure that you keep more money for shop rents first. Then you can always manage any house and start there to build. And once you are built, once you have made enough money to go for the home, to go for apartment that fits your taste, you can do that, because certainly you're going to make it here by the grace of God. Okay, a lot of people are coming in here, but once we are focused, we are going to make it in Onitsha by the grace of God. So with that being said, I hope I made some senses. I hope I made a sense in this video. Please, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Click on the like button. The next video is going to be markets in Onitsha, so you get to choose the type of markets you want to go into.